princess that does her job to protect the emeralds. And since he's... Does the stream hear us?
They should be.
Okay. Mute it.
Mute it? Okay. All right. Muting desktop audio right now. Live stream, by the way, Dan.
Yeah, I figured when you said secret room.
That's not exactly why the secret room exists, but although I don't know, I don't think I'm gonna say why the secret room exists on live stream.
Fine.
Gonna start capturing back for blood.
It's the same reason the double secret as our super executive PP room exists.
Not quite the same reason, but yeah, close enough. Gonna invite all the gamers.
I'm launched.
Wait to lobby.
Okay.
I just assumed you wanted to play Colin. Do you actually want to play?
Yeah, I'll play. I don't know if I'll be on super long. I'm gonna go pick up Casper from work.
Sure.
Like whenever they're done, but that's not till 11.
All right.
Do we just call Zappy G Zap? Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah. The very first screen name we ever met Colin under had Colin in it, so Colin always just kind of stuck. Zap was always just named Zap and didn't care that we called him anything else. So
It's kind of like Lob.
Colin's not actually my name.
Colin's not actually your name, is that what you said?
No. Oh, I'm kidding. It is.
Yeah, I was like, what?
Yeah, it's Commander.
the truth come out.
Commander's his first name.
I'm gently turning Dan up so he can be about as loud as everybody else.
I have to always launch this game twice because it'll fail to launch the first time and then like be okay the second time I do it. All right, like there's nothing wrong with like the game files or anything like that. It's just fails the first time.
Dan might still be a bit quiet because I very gently turned him up.
I might have.
Yeah, I had to turn him up too.
Yeah, well, I had to turn them up 3.
Hi, Zeb.
Hi.
Hi.
Do I look hot?
I'm not going to answer that question.
You look gorgeous.
Care of your weapon. Are you automatically assign a character?
You can hit escape and then hit character select to look at the one other character that you can play as.
Yeah, there's 5 playable characters right now, but there's going to be 8 total, I think.
Yeah, well, and the beta is not a beta anymore.
Right.
Ollie.
Hey, Dan, can you say some things real quick?
I'm saying things.
Okay, I'm going to turn you up a little bit more.
Turn you to max. Say more things, Dan.
I'm saying things to test the mic.
Good enough.
Okay. All right, I think we are good to go. I think since Zap just started the game, there's no like perk deck fiddling he needs to do or anything like
Yeah,
that.
no.
So. All right. Not this button, and then campaign. There we go.
Hey, Zap, check this out. Fuck.
That was really great from my view, by the way.
Resurgence.
Oh, we get to repick.
Yeah. It's like you never played this.
I could hug you.
Perk deck, the Hoffmanator.
Why did I put Ridden Slayer all the way at the bottom?
No barriers, I'll take it.
Which one's Colin?
Unnatural. Hoffman.
Which one's Hoffman? The hat or
The glasses guy.
glasses? I can see that being you in the future.
Wow.
Wow.
Face, just face.
Wow.
Devoid of hope. Jesus Christ, Zap. On live stream too.
You guys are heartless.
I'm not saying he's not good looking.
Oh yeah, shoes.
Oh, lock in. The fuck? I hit my character. I thought I would make sense.
Snappy G activated Holly.
I can get back here. I didn't realize there's literally a door.
Need this.
Take a moment, people. Let's just assess the situation.
Fuzzy.
We survived the collapse. We can survive this.
Rover 2, this is Hope 1.
My arm
Do
does
you
not look-
copy?
Roger. Rover 2 here, over.
Need all cleaners back at the Ville. Pronto. Hard copy? Solid
There's a
copy.
Vector
Hope 1 out.
submachine gun up for
Well,
grabs in the
you heard
box.
General?
I'll snag this shoddy if no one else will.
Vector is the one with the 19 magazine size, isn't it?
Yeah, they're like a really high fire rate.
Yep. You get to
Actually,
fire
like
the gun for about
squares
one.
is good.
You get to fire the gun for about half of a second before you reload. But it's really
When
stable.
like squares, it's good. I don't get it, but
It's really stable for its fire rate, though I can kind of see it. Right.
you ready, gamers?
Let's go.
Yes. So.
Let's go.
So do I need to preserve ammo or no?
Not necessarily.
Somewhat.
Yeah, a little bit. Not so much though.
Sincere.
Shoot only if you want to kill something.
Feel like the way out.
There's a big man up here.
Loader. Reloading.
Back up.
Just what I wanted.
I'm going right.
Did you see that?
I got a bandage.
Phoenix, if you want a sniper rifle.
Yeah, I can see that as you
Do that.
Whoa, okay.
Oh.
I forgot about these things in there.
Maybe.
I hear something big.
Oh, this is a sniper.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, you don't super need to conserve ammo since we're all using different kinds of weapons, and we can drop.
You
ammo
can
for each
drop
other.
ammo for others too.
Yeah.
I also have an ammo box on me. If you're a boy.
Card activated.
I'm all right, sir. Accidents happen.
Card activate. Oh, there's one. Health.
Is it all the same card for everyone?
I think it's random, of
They blow up.
mundane stuff like health or stamina.
Five. Oh.
There must always something to grab back here. Right here.
Ammo. Lots of ammo. Could come in handy.
Just
Need that.
slurped it all up.
Yeah. Oh man, are we screwed?
Come on.
Drop them all.
We need to keep moving.
Machete.
Also, compound interest. Gain 10% of your total copper in each safe room. It costs some copper, though.
God damn it, I don't
Yeah, I'll
have
put them
enough.
all in you, right?
So I bought the stupid fucking SMG.
Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
Seize the day.
Coming.
Wow, that zombie really went places.
Bang bang,
There's gonna be an
motherfucker.
exploder coming through or something like that, isn't there?
Reloading.
Money.
Money,
Sounds
money.
like we got it.
I got you.
I can knock through those things on the wall.
They can be a little sneaky.
Come on, Holly!
Oh,
Reloading.
sorry. My bad.
What do you
Okay.
think's in there? No way
Nope.
through. Back!
Does snipers pierce?
Yes.
Cover me, reloading!
Ooh.
I think they pierce one.
This way.
There's add-ons you can get for it.
Fuck. You got me good.
Attachments.
Yeah.
Yeah, attachments you get for like piercing, better piercing rounds.
Nice.
Oh,
I'm down here with the beast.
Is anyone still out there? We need help. They've got us trapped. Don't worry.
Ah, damn. I didn't think that grenade would do it.
Oh, thank God.
I'm climbing back up.
We could really use some assistance.
Yeah, let's go back to the
We're
ladder.
pinned down in the old.
I'm alright, sir. Accidents happen.
You okay?
Up.
what the fuck? One spawned in here.
Did they spawn behind us?
Could come
Maybe.
Yeah.
Let's not
Oh, they're coming in from there. There's like one every now and then coming in from there.
I'm gonna make it.
Don't like the look of this!
Not looking good, Dan.
Cover me! Reloading!
I jumped down way too early.
Down.
I thought we were through the bulk of it. That's all right. It's only round one, and we still got 5 minutes on the exit.
So what does 5 do? The shock thing?
Thanks, Holly!
Appreciate you having my back.
Oh, it'll revive them a lot faster, and I think it doesn't take a strike
no.
off of them.
That's a taser. It'll
gotta slap
if
a
something
fat
grabs you, you can break out of it with that.
What the
Almost
fuck,
out.
guys?
You just press 5 and it'll zap them, and you'll be out of their hands.
There! Birds there! Nice!
Don't run around the birds or shoot at them or anything when I'm walking.
Reloading!
Jesus, where did they all come from?
Blocked!
I'm very low on ammo. Anyone have pistol ammo?
I got.
I think
Oh,
I'm
I
halfway
need to use it, but I can drop you some if you need it.
Well, I can just, oh, we're actually out this way. Never mind.
Well, what do you know?
Bunch of ammo here, Dan.
Ammo! Lots of ammo!
Come on! You're not far now!
God.
Reloading!
Oh!
Should I
hello.
take this while no one's looking.
Taking this right here.
Hello.
Oh, yeah!
Okay, let's go.
Someone missed the BOGO.
Knew we could do it.
Door close. Not too bad.
Cleaners arrived. 1.
Thank you.
Is the cleaner us?
Yes,
Yeah, we're the cleaners.
We are the cleaners.
Yeah, you know, like the plumbers from Ben 10.
Oh, the famous plumbers.
Ah, dude.
Yeah, the plumbers. Of all the fucking things you could have called that, it's plumbers.
It's a secret. Smart.
You know,
It's
you
stupid.
People think you're actual plumbers.
know. Real life actual plumbers.
And, like, they'll think you're real plumbers, and they're like fighting aliens with these fucking high tech guns. I'm a plumber.
It fooled Ben's parents.
I think it's one of those things
Well-
where you call it something mundane because it's easier to lie about it because you're technically not lying. The lockdown. Entering a high security area. Many of the alarm doors are still intact. Proceed with caution. Complete the level without triggering any bird snitches, car alarms, or alarm doors to earn more money. Yay.
Choose my card. Cars wear off?
Nope.
No, they just start stacking as you draw them.
Oh, okay.
And if we like lose, we'll like lose and continue, and we draw another card.
I love what he's done with the place.
Revolver.
Didn't ask you to be here. Best you went. The door's clearly marked. Unless you're buying. Just get
I'm not
what
going to
you
buy
need
anything
get
because I'm going
out.
to try and save up for that compound interest. Oh, the door's already open.
Who opened the door?
Wasn't me, but it's not too bad.
Boom! One down.
Cool kid.
Friendly fire.
That was an accident. I
Oh
swear.
yeah, Pierce.
It was an accident.
Oh, this fucking revolver's got an orange attachment. Okay.
Reloading.
Yeah, so does my sniper.
Careful the birds over there.
Last thing we want is to alert the ridden to our presence.
I defended Gorgor.
Want a cracker?
Regretful decision.
Gun's dry. Gotta reload.
It was dry.
Almost
Just say
out.
out.
I shot twice.
It's your lucky day, HR.
Yeah, that's a known issue. Sometimes you just shoot twice for some reason.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a bug.
Yeah.
I guess it was a shotgun.
Like great.
Didn't know if it was a feature because it was like malfunctioning.
Cool.
Reservoir. Fucking stupid.
None the
wire.
worse for wear.
All right.
I like bought full ammo for the MP5 and I like went through it like almost all of it.
I feel that. It don't feel good.
Big boy.
Oh shit!
Now that's a big man.
Over!
It's from the trailer.
As soon as I finish reloading, you're in deep shit.
Thank God Gimper's not here.
What?
You say, oh look, Colin's you.
You wouldn't say that.
Hey.
Hey, what?
It's Gimper we're talking about. He probably wouldn't.
It's Skinner. He's a mess.
He's, yeah.
Yeah, at least someone said it.
Okay, I was going to say, Gimper's not exactly known for being the nice guy.
Sappy G scared the birds.
Hey, catch!
Oh,
Fuck.
is he on me?
Oh!
He's down!
Holy fuck, Among Us!
Great.
German 985 here.
I like you to be running away. I was very good.
Hey guys, a little help.
Okay, he's going. I got that. Oh,
So
everyone's
just-
down.
So he just leaves after a while.
Easy.
Yeah.
I'm here, Holly.
We do fight him later, so the HP carries over.
I owe you one.
I got Dan.
Don't worry. I'd never leave a friend. Well, not yet.
You fucking
You'll
stop.
be okay, Hoff.
I haven't seen
We'll
this
kill
many
you.
Nobody
ribbons
can
since
hassle the Hoff, am I
collapse.
right?
Maybe not even then.
Doesn't matter right now.
Gamma male.
Let's concentrate on getting back to Fort Hope.
Gamma
Patching
male.
myself up.
That's yeah.
Rest in peace.
So do I always need to carry this melee weapon?
No, you can swap it out for like a pistol or something.
Yeah, it's a secondary slot, so.
Wait,
In which secondaries don't come by that often.
Compact SMG is a primary?
Yeah.
Alright.
There's like a sawed-off shotgun that's a secondary. It's really nice. I should not have shot. That was a risky. Just blowing your head off wrong.
Yeah, I'm a bit low on ammo, so I'm using the melee right now.
The stinger over there.
He's down.
Reloading.
could come in handy. That's a nasty little scratch you've got there.
It's a nasty scratch you got there.
How would you like it if I made it worse?
Need ammo.
Alright, double check the cars for money. There's
I can
actually
use the
not that many.
toolkit to get inside the security door.
Go on and check out the car.
Dead ass.
Dead ass.
Isn't that
Ammo
bad
here.
one, but-
Over there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the way forward, so.
Careful here.
I can use the toolkit then.
Yeah, go for it. Wish you didn't have to use the toolkit, but
The game is good.
Melee teammates, goddamn.
oh god, I'm hitting Colin.
Banged up back there.
Ow! Ah, that tickled. Oh god, can you imagine Mod replacing Hoffman with like Senator Armstrong?
Yeah, but no mods. They're doing no mods in this game. They said no, we're not doing it.
Really?
You what?
Yeah, yeah. No, they said like no, you don't get mods.
Watch my
Well,
back while I
why?
push this up.
It's not really their decision. Can't we just mod it anyway?
Yeah,
I mean, like-
people are going to do it anyways.
Need ammo.
I mean, like you might be able to get away with like some stuff, but like they're not providing support.
Oh good, another security door. Oh wait, I think we can go over here.
Is it? This is Unreal,
Okay.
right?
A zombie just broke the security door and it did not set off.
Oh hey,
Yeah, if a zombie
Yeah.
does it, then it doesn't count.
Did you see it?
Isn't this Unreal Engine?
Couldn't really miss it, man.
Maybe?
If it is, then there are going to be mods. It's like the easiest way to pick them up.
That looks pretty nasty, Walker.
And they can put like anti-mod piracy stuff, and then people will get around it.
I mean, for sure, like for sure, they just.
Why would they want to just not have us have mods on that?
I don't. It's like it's really weird.
Here's
Because
that.
like I feel like that's like one of the most like famous things about Left 4 Dead is like the
Pistol.
modding scene.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Okay.
I think that goes for just a lot of things, Valve.
Yeah, I mean that's 100% true.
Ammo.
I got pills.
Hell yeah.
Pills.
Want them red? Dan?
Yeah. I'll pop my mid kit.
I'd say
This is a security door. I
Yeah,
guess
that's a
I'll
security
go
door,
around.
don't open it.
just go around it.
They're all
Don't.
security doors.
Yeah, that's
Money,
the corrupted thing on here.
If I pick up a money pile, is it still there for you guys?
No.
It goes to all of us, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyone got a few spare rounds?
Yeah, actually, anyone got any rifle ammo for me?
Yes.
Here,
I'll
You
take
can
it.
use that med kit.
Don't need this.
And
Here's
get.
one.
Alright. I can't grab all of it, so somebody else is gonna have to
God damn it.
snag this.
Oh.
Did you shoot a door or something?
Yeah, he shot an alarm door.
Did I?
So I hear an alarm going off, so
I
Somebody
shot a
did.
zombie. I don't know.
I've got a molly.
And might have been me.
You do have the weapon with piercing.
that follows it.
The revolver pierces?
You know, I don't actually know, although I'm gonna guess it does.
Well, if you run into a toolkit,
My father set up safety
probably won't,
stashes
but-
like this.
Maybe a
So
stray
most of
bullet.
his were buried in the backyard.
probably something like that.
Oh well.
Scar here. Got a few
Oh, shit.
attachments.
I think I'll use it for this. I think I'll use it for this upcoming ogre fight, just to have a
You
range.
need to take care of that. Evangelo, take care of that.
I don't need either of these if somebody wants to take them.
Get out of here.
Not feeling this.
I got him.
Fuck! It's still on our tail. Hurry up!
Oh, you can move and heal.
Oh yeah, totally.
Oh, big guy.
Reloading.
Don't touch my shotgun.
Does the health post show up for you guys now? For the ogre?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can like run in here too, and he'll like reach in and try and get you.
We gotta move. Exploder.
Oh shit, sorry. Oh shit.
I'm like totally separated from you all. I'm coming in from them.
Yeah, get back in here.
Got you, Evangelo.
This face?
Thank
This
you.
is my grateful face. hurts like hell.
I can hit him from over here.
Hey, busy watching my back.
Don't need to be watching yours.
Why do these things take so long to die? It's really dead.
You have to hit the red stuff on his head, right?
Yep.
Alright, does more damage.
I need ammo.
Well, what do you know?
Took you out.
I would appreciate some
Any heavy hitter fans?
Nice.
Personally,
I've
the
got a
recoil
shot of ammo.
chase.
Pay it back. You're dropping it.
Take this ammo.
Need some first aid here.
I can't take all of it.
Okay. I'll hold on to the rest.
Is silent? No.
There's more rifle ammo right there, too.
Just a little bit further.
Don't forget to check the cars.
Guys.
Gods.
Reloading.
Goodbye, Zap. Alright, we're not doing super hot on health. But I think a safe room is up ahead.
Not far. There's a passable route
Crates
over
here?
Washington Bridge.
One final push is all we need. Please, don't say that word, man. What word? Final. It's got such a finality about it.
Final.
What?
Oh my fuck!
Oh my god.
Among Us.
What is
Got pretty bad here.
What have we
There's
here?
a whole fucking horseman in here. Nice. I'm gonna back him off.
Sorry. Sorry, I think I killed you.
I'm dead.
FPG killed Gorgorio. Wait, he's dead?
He's dead.
Oh my god.
So teammate kill just insta kills people?
No, I think.
No, I just got downed. I just got
Oh.
downed once before.
Okay. Twice and you're out?
Yeah, unless you have
Right here.
Supply crate over
an
here.
extra life.
I think and I think the
Machine gun.
difficulty changes.
Machine
Ooh.
gun?
Reflex sight if you want it. I don't need it.
Just
handgun?
what I
Take
want.
it, yeah.
Handgun?
Oh, Dan,
First
put
aid
back here.
cabinet.
Oh, thank you. Pretty good. You want that gun too, I think. Firepower less? Everything else?
Oh, hey Dan, drop me all your money, since I have the compound
Oh,
interest
yeah.
card.
Here.
Hey, Dan, give me all your money.
Give me all your money, Dan.
Thanks. Runs off with it.
Patch yourself up.
Oh, did that hurt?
Molly here if somebody doesn't have one.
Is that a better sniper rifle?
I can't believe Zap killed me.
How much money did I give you, Roman?
You gave me.
I was
almost-
staying behind too, so people wouldn't accidentally shoot me. And Zap walks even further behind and like unloads a fucking mag in me.
You gave me almost 800.
Okay.
I wish I knew what these icons meant for the attachment.
Most weapons can take like a barrel, an ammo type / mag, a
Yeah,
sight,
take
and a
this.
stock. Okay, thank you.
You see it?
So, like, 900?
Yeah, probably like 900.
Wish I had copper to drop
All right, door closed.
if I was alive.
Completed.
Friendly damage inflicted 0, Zap.
Interesting.
I killed 2 ranged people.
And also a teammate
Yeah, one of the ranged people was
was Colin.
God, I even went out of my way to get out of the way. I was like, okay, and then I'll just watch the back, and there'll be like a very few like ridden behind here. Zap's like, fucking, I'm gone.
It happens when you're that low HP, you know?
I know, but still, fuck you.
Corruption card.
Find and bring the specimen container to get more money.
Money!
Yeah, you have to go find it.
So next time we get a fuck ton of alarm doors card, everyone's buying toolkits.
All right. Well, yes, I'd love to grab extra life.
All right, Dan's $900.
Where's
I
it
do
at?
like how this game feels.
I think that's it.
Feels nice.
Okay. Nice.
Is there a medicine cabinet in this one? No.
I'm gonna hold off on buying upgrades one more round for some
Okay,
hot
that
compound
was-
interest.
There's not a medicine cabinet in this one?
Don't think so.
Yes. Gotcha,
Somebody
gotcha.
dropped
I'm
it.
getting another toolkit because, of course, I
How many
am.
people have rifles right now? How many people have this one?
I have a shoddy.
I
Okay.
I'll take it.
accidentally bought a rifle, so that's why
I'll
you see one.
take this.
I'll take it.
All right, everyone good to go.
Yep,
Actually, let me buy.
that's a yes.
Let's go kick some ass. Boom! Worm down.
Well, I don't like how I bring my rifle to the side when I crouch.
I don't like that either. I would like it if I'm like, if that was like around the corner shots that on purpose, but no, it's just always like that.
I think it's an interesting look.
Hopefully something left in here.
It's in different. Opening crate.
See that?
You're using a
Revolver?
sniper. You're using a sniper.
Crusher,
right, Dan?
Crusher. These guys hurt.
Found him 3 times in his week.
Got a lot of health.
Adam.
Or bruiser, not crusher.
I should have not traded my Glock. It's this new pistol is garbage.
First aid.
Aww.
Dead.
It's your lucky day, HR.
Let's see what's in here.
Lucky day, HR. HR sends the regards. One with the money.
What have we here?
You should use that med kit.
Reloading!
Back up!
Dan, there's a bandage back in the garage over there.
Okay.
If you want to see, use that real quick. I'll stick with you just in case. In the
Just see
garage.
that?
Right here.
Bandages here.
Okay, thank you.
I'm gonna use the bathroom. Be right back.
Ammo here.
Stay down.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone can hear me, but our settlement is gone. The infected have changed, mutated. I repeat,
Rich.
Evansburg is gone. No survivors.
Guns.
Reloading!
Gotta reload.
Random basic card here. Everyone grab it.
Handgun here.
Coming.
A better handgun. Is it like
over
the same
there!
one?
Look, over there.
Green sniper here.
Sniper rifle here.
Birds here, don't shoot them.
Birds. fix that up. I don't want to see you leaking all over the place. I need to reload.
I used to hate I still kind of hate it, but the weapon swap speed is kind of slow, but worth noting is kind of like reloading. You can cancel into a punch, and it won't interrupt you swapping weapons. You can like start a swap, punch twice, and then you'll have your weapon ready.
Oh, there's not like a fuck ton of birds here. That's interesting.
Are bird placement random?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they like to hang out in like certain spots.
M1A here. Green. 2 green attachments.
Bat.
Bat.
I'll take
Bat.
this.
Ah!
Cruiser.
Oh, he's cruising.
Or a bruising.
You should match yourself.
I unfortunately have to go, guys.
Alright.
Okay.
You guys take care.
Yeah, we'll catch you later.
You
Jeez.
too. It was fun playing with you.
Oh, this is tough. Ammo! Anyone!
Bad bud.
Yeah. I fell off the ledge I was trying to shoot from.
Here.
Hang you, Zap.
I got you, Hoff.
Thanks, Holly.
Bot pop.
Thank you, sir. Red shirt, something.
Yeah.
Anyone got rifle ammo for me?
Over there.
I have a rifle now, so.
And you're using, is it a rifle or a sniper?
It's a rifle.
I know.
It's an M16.
There was some sort of ammo in train card.
I'll have a look.
If we find a different gun that's not a rifle, I might swap it. I'm figuring out that I actually don't like the M16. There's a medical cabinet.
I can switch to a sniper for the
Today's my
moment.
lucky day.
I'm not really in love with the gun that I've
Good,
been
because it's
using.
been a shitty week.
Well, actually,
Here.
here, why don't you come steal my gun, Dan?
What gun do you have?
Rifle.
It's a Scar. It's
Is
white.
the Scar burst?
No.
Okay.
It's got a 4x scope though, which is a bit unwieldy.
A bit obnoxious.
Yeah.
What's the spread like on it? Okay.
Gonna take a look in here.
What's the color, actually? I might actually just switch back to that AK I just had. I think I'm just gonna keep that.
Hey, you need to take care of that.
I found
Yeah,
the
I'm still
specimen.
behind you.
Good or just don't like me?
I'm
I
just
want
sniping.
to stop at the
Gonna do
health
this?
station too.
Let's do this.
Got a lot of stuff to cover. Or looking.
Reloading.
Enemy contact.
Money, money.
Back.
Need to fix myself up. What's that? Well, the solution's not going to just drop from the sky.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Oh god, Zap. Zap is hanging. Hi, Zap.
Looks like a stinger from the
Hi.
I mean, we're not keeping score here, right?
Alright, I'm good to start.
Okay. I'll throw a molly like right here when we start.
Oh, don't open this door, by the way.
There has to
okay.
be a way to proceed.
Requires two
Ready?
pits.
Reload.
Minigun here.
I do door.
Yeah, I wish I could open that door.
Minigun? Oh,
Ammo.
SMG ammo.
Yeah. Okay. Am I ready to hit it?
Yep, looks like it.
Oh, hold on.
Flashbang.
Stun gun.
They're not kidding around, are they?
Grenade.
Let's go. You'll be okay, Hop.
Oh, that stinger died to like fire damage way up there.
Oh, maybe the vertical is blocking it really hard. Or it jumped out of it.
Yeah.
Almost out.
Retch.
Over there.
It's bitter.
Yeah, I'm at a rifle ammo. Bruiser incoming too.
Alright, let's just get off this damn platform.
Wait.
I knew we'd win. At least I did at the end.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm down too.
I should be fine.
There's a bruiser on top of me, so I think I'm good.
Oh shit, no coming.
One's around me.
Oh my god, I'm getting like spit on too.
Yeah, I made a move. Bruiser's dead.
Okay, hurry!
I'm coming. Good.
I got you.
I do have a med kit. I
Oh,
have
we
a
got
med
him.
kit.
We got
Oh
him.
my god!
Oh, so
Thanks, brother.
the black and red, like striped HP that won't heal, that's trauma
Easy.
damage,
I'm
and your
here,
med kit
Holly.
won't heal that. We have to find health stations.
Yeah.
How
Just
about
so you know.
pills?
Pills, yeah, they'll give you temp HP over the limit.
There's pills around here somewhere.
I have them in my hands,
Okay.
which I guess means I'll give one of y'all whenever it comes to it.
So right now my med kit is useless
Yeah,
because it won't do much.
Not as useful.
We can rest up there before we head to the bridge.
There was like a medical cabinet back there, and you have to use that to heal it.
Let's do this.
How good's the minigun?
I'm flattered.
The minigun, you get to set it somewhere. It's pretty good. It does eventually run out of ammo though.
Dead end.
You can't pick up ammo for
Hoffman.
it.
Cover me. Reloading.
Hi, Hoffman.
Anybody!
Easy. I got you.
Ammo here.
I'm still at a rifle ammo.
Thank you.
That.
May as well be
Pain
bringing it
meds here.
Oh.
Oh.
You want this back?
Can we?
Keep it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still very. I have no rifle ammo.
Need ammo. Hey, someone touched my
At its
leg.
weak point should be almost dead. Yep.
Ammo. Anyone?
Boom. Worm
Oh,
down.
big guy.
Oh, another one.
Out of ammo.
I am out of ammo.
Oh my god. I hate how long range the rifle is.
This door is
There.
alarmed. Don't touch it.
Watch out.
Okay.
All right, Dan. How much money you got?
You should use that med kit.
That's 700.
Don't need this.
All right, 700. All right, Zap. How much money you got?
Oh shit! Oh, how much? Oh, I saw.
Anyone got some chicken noodle?
Oh, tab.
Not feeling my
Bottom
best.
left.
Yep.
1900.
Drop it for me.
All of it.
Give me all your money.
Here. Now I won't feel bad about forgetting your
Okay.
birthday.
700 for Dan. 2,000 for Zap.
It like still has our names mixed up. Like I don't know which one. Like, is it me that's getting the kills? Like,
Yeah.
it's getting the most kills,
I have no idea.
or is it you? Like, I don't know.
See, I would anticipate that I had less kills that round because I switched to a sniper before the big horde.
Yeah, I see. I would anticipate that I also had like fewer kills than I normally would because I was out of rifle ammo for like half of the horde hit. So, yeah.
I did throw a pretty rad Molotov though.
All right.
Speed run.
Turns your bash into a knife.
The knife is pretty good.
The knife is pretty good.
It just like kills the common.
Yeah.
Gain 25 copper at the start of the level.
Right. Dan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Do you get copper for completing a level? Is that how it works?
So it's every time I enter a safe room, I gain 10% copper.
Right. I meant like in general in the game.
Not looking forward to facing the general after this.
Okay, because I just
need to
like
get over
gained
George
700
Washington
copper
Bridge,
when I entered, like when the level ended. And I
Oh,
was like,
gotcha.
what?
And
So-
here's Zap's 2,000.
I don't
1,
do this
2,
for
3,
everyone,
4,
so
5, 6,
don't tell me
7,
I'm-
8, 9,
okay?
10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
2,500.
Yeah, that sounds right. I could keep being cheap and just see how long I could carry this. Just
How much do you have now?
I
Could be an
have
ass.
4,500 right now.
Nice.
If I just keep being cheap and I steal everyone's money, then...
First aid cabinet.
Although I do feel pretty tempted to buy 2 offensive item upgrades right now.
Oh my god, it's a fucking 3-shot burst too. I just don't want these fucking burst weapons. They suck.
Hey, behind you! Why's that never work?
Don't want to alarm you, but you appear to be leaking.
Let's do this.
Oh, hold on. Is there a medical cabinet here?
Yes.
There is.
First aid
Right?
cabinet
Okay,
here.
I gotta pop that.
I'm gonna try to not to pop it.
Sorry.
You're good. I think I walked in front of you.
Handgun here.
Oh, you can see the previous level in the back. Look at that. Cohesion.
Cohesion. It's a
You
bit
don't have
low
another
poly
option.
back there, but yeah, you could see
It's
it.
this or swim.
It's the thought that came.
Yeah.
Rover 2, team en route to blow George Washington Bridge. We cannot delay. Do you come?
Well,
That popped the
pressure
alarm. It
then.
didn't. Okay, my bad.
Alright, back to the safe room. Let's go
Reload.
upstairs to bedtime, children.
Oh my god, I fucking fell. Alright. Is this a drop down and I'm just stuck up here? No.
Probably. Oh no.
Okay.
You're fine.
Maybe we're fine. It was like it was a little horde.
Yeah, it was very tiny actually.
Hoffman, you good?
Nobody hassles the Hoff, right?
Need ammo.
Oh yeah, I still need ammo. Anyone got sniper ammo? Forgot about my pending like ammo problem.
I
You
have
didn't buy any?
Hey!
I have
Anyone got a
266
toolkit?
rifle ammo.
What do you think? I'm gonna buy anything, Zap? I mean, Dan.
Oh god.
I can give you half of mine. Oh,
Thank you for opening that door, Zap. Let's run upstairs. Do it again.
There must be a way through.
how do I drop a specific amount?
I think every time you click it, it gives like a.
I think it's
I believe
50
we
or
need to
all.
find
Yeah,
another
I think it's
path.
50.
Don't need this.
Oh.
Thank you, Zap.
Oh, no. Oh, hmm?
Wait, that's rifle ammo. That's not sniper ammo.
Oh, there's a difference?
Here,
Yes.
take this.
Here, you
Oh.
can take all my rifle ammo
Oh, okay.
because I don't need it.
Okay, are we ready to pop the tank?
Well, sniper ammo got 100.
Low
Here.
on ammo?
Thank you.
What have
Take
we
this.
here?
Are we
you
ready
can
to
take
pop
the
the
rest.
tank, y'all?
Should be in just a second. I'm gonna double check for like money and shit. Sometimes in these weird corners you can find like cards and stuff.
Need to reload.
I hear a big boy.
Nothing's impossible.
I definitely saw a shadow through a wall.
Almost
Right behind the tank.
nothing.
When will you guys ever learn?
Oh, another one.
I hit the bruiser twice in the weak spot. 3 times.
I've hit him many times.
4 times. 5 times.
Why do they have so much
HP?
HP? Okay. Alright, are we ready?
Yeah. I'm good.
Prepare
Okay,
yourselves.
back up.
Alright, Zap, it's running clean.
What?
When that tank blows up, we're gonna run through it. Okay, go.
That both Zap and I got impatient.
Being a former running shoes today.
I'm ready. You ready? Let's kick ass.
For a sec, I think I like running all the way back to spawn.
We're near the George
no.
Washington Bridge.
Bruiser.
Please send someone.
Where?
Lots of
Behind.
someone.
By Hoffman, actually. Hoffman's dead. Don't worry about it.
Oh, I kind of blew up a gas tank on him. I was like looking, and I was like,
Oh, I
he
got
is
a
not
box
where
here.
he should be.
Day
right
with a
now.
boat trip? I should hang out
For
with
real?
you guys
He's
more
not?
often.
Okay.
No big deal. No big deal.
Nice.
All right, there's band-aids in here. I'm leaving.
Same.
Bruiser, we gotta move.
Hoffman's down.
Whatever, fuck Hoffman, he can die.
Approaching George Washington Bridge. Rover 2, if you're out there, you need to run. We won't have time to wait. We need to blow this bridge.
Will this horde end?
It will slow down for a bit and then it'll resume. All right, Zap, you want to try out the minigun?
No.
We need to hold until support arrives. Starting to think we weren't going to make it.
Weapons here.
There's a bruiser in there.
Oh, Zap, you need to come to us.
Pusher, over there!
So that's not a bruiser, I think that's a grabber.
Movies are right.
Oh, he's being, Zap's being squeezed.
You up for the job?
Oh no, this is bad.
Need two of you to plant explosives
Well,
on
we
the boat. The rest of us will lay down cover.
have to
and
go
fire.
out there, right?
I'll deal with the boat.
And then that's actually a bruiser right there.
Huh?
I'm hitting him in the weak spot, he's dead. Let's go.
Nice. Okay.
Hey guys, a little help.
Alright,
Oh,
that's
there's like a
something
wrench
big.
on him too. Okay. And like 2 more bruiser things. Okay, man.
Alright,
Hey,
game.
you guys can leave.
Well, we have to go back in here.
Yeah, we have to
anyway.
come back here anyway, so. Oh, Zappy. Oh, Zappy.
Hold on, I think we
Oh,
cleared
Zappy.
this. There's still one there. There's still one there. We can't do it. Oh! Damn it!
I'm deep-pipping him, he's getting up, go!
Right?
Wait, that means you don't have one of the explosives.
Yeah, I didn't grab one. I knew I was gonna need it. Zap, I need you to help me.
I'm here. I'm here.
Yeah, thank you. Alright, I'm grabbing the explosive.
Okay. I have like fucking 1 mag left.
Need to
for that.
reload.
Yeah.
If you have rifle ammo, I need it.
Yeah, I got rifle. I got some rifle, yeah, like 40.
Give or
Okay,
take a few
let's
cats.
do it.
Dead. Alright, we gotta fucking schmoove.
Yeah, we gotta move.
Oh, there's rifle ammo here.
We got
Where?
the one in the back.
Up top.
Okay, I think I'm just going. Oh my god. I might die here. Yeah.
Walker's down.
I think I'll stick this one here.
Zap, if you got Dan, I got this objective.
One more to go.
Okay.
Oh fuck.
Oh fuck. Oh no.
We're super fucked. We're super fucked. Okay.
Gun strike. Gotta reload.
Okay.
Get me up.
Reloading.
Dude. Oh my god.
He was behind you. I couldn't get him.
Hey guys, a
Yeah,
little help.
we're first. Oh, Roman's here. I don't know where that wretch is, Roman.
Behind you, Roman.
Here.
Bruiser coming. Where's the grabber guy?
Here we go, Holly.
He's coming. He's in. Ah!
He's coming. Oh no.
He's in.
I have 10 HP. Breaking out. Oh no, this is bad.
This is quite bad. This is quite bad. We have another grabby guy on us. Go away, dude.
He's dead.
Oh my god. How are we killing him? We still have one of the bodies coming.
No.
Get that first.
No,
Get
I'm
that
dead.
fuck.
Wow.
Why did you die?
One of the spider guys got me.
Oh my god.
Oh good, that was. Oof. Oh dude, you know what this means? I get more money.
Do we
Part of
spawn
my
in the same
master plan.
safe room?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
We're gonna have to find out how much money you guys have, because I might have to drop you the money again.
Alright, if you spawn in the safe room, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Sick.
Oh yeah, I forgot I had weak spot damage. We're consistently having an ammo problem. I'm gonna grab an ammo pouch. I don't usually grab it, but yeah. We also have a medical cabinet now. Sam says sad trombone. We we gave it our best shot though.
I got a P2 actually.
I can't believe I fucking rezzed Zap in that situation. If they're peeing, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna take care of some trash. Grab a drink.
Whoa.
Hi. Back. Has Hoffman been running back and forth this whole time? Yes.
Roman, you should heal.
Oh, okay. I'll do that.
Okay.
Ah, but it costs money now. Fuck.
Dude, use your fucking money. I'm gonna get angry.
But think of all the money I could have, Dad.
I am thinking I'm using it again too. I want full HP, dude.
The Belgian.
Oh, there's actually different weapons this time. Take a Belgian, I think.
I straight up don't remember what card I grabbed. Ammo pouch, that's right.
I don't think I even tried to do this, aim the Belgian, but you definitely can.
Belgian's reload is a little on the slow side. You can do like a shoot, then punch, and you'll have your ammo back.
Yeah, I mean, my thought is I have the rifle. I think this is gonna beat the burst pistol,
Right,
in
yeah.
terms of like usability.
Right.
Oh, there's a fucking laser sight though. I could have had a laser sight.
I would not want the job of restocking these
Oh,
places.
it also doesn't help that you had 2 different broken attachments that gave you less handling and less reload speed.
What do you mean broken attachments? The attachments break?
Yeah, so like, look. Some weapons will start with... I can't just grab this weapon, hello? Well, some weapons will start with red attachments and they're broken.
Oh!
They're bad attachments.
I'm back.
Just make the gun worse.
Welcome back. Just make the gun worse. Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah. Yeah, I had that moment like a couple of games ago where I was like, this is a red tier item. What does red mean? Oh, it's bad.
Oh, it means broken. Okay.
Do I need to give you money?
No. We're well, actually, do I need to give you guys any money? Actually, is the
I
question.
have 6.
If you give me money, I will buy something with it. I will buy the laser sight for the AK, and I'll be happy about it.
You can have the money. It's fine.
Thanks.
I don't think we're getting speed run.
Yeah. Considering it's at 0, I think it starts actually when we open the door.
Yeah, but when you die, I think you like that counts against your speedrun time.
Maybe. Well, I'm opening the door.
Are you ready? You don't look ready, and the key to
hold
survival
on.
is being ready.
Hoffman, what the fuck are you doing?
Dude, I don't know. Like,
When you got time, people.
Oh my god, Hoffman is so booked.
If I was a gambling man,
oh my, what the?
I'd
What?
say the odds
Where did
aren't
he
in
come
our
from?
favor.
Got a bruiser!
Where'd he come from? Fucking god.
Hi, Zap.
What's happening?
How the fuck did Zap die before Hoffman did? Hello?
I mean, we're not keeping
There was a bruiser. He
Yeah,
just walked up.
He came from like right here where I'm standing. There's like a little catwalk down here.
Ooh, that's gotta
I
hurt.
see.
Zap died before Hoffman.
What have we here?
Oh my god, man. I think this is gonna blow up the security door. Fuck it.
Rover 2, team en route to blow George Washington Bridge. We cannot delay. Do you copy?
Sound tactical plan.
Is that Hoffman talking? He's such a nerd, dude.
What a fucking nerd, dude.
Not good. Not good enough.
Hoffman's down.
Oh no!
Hoffman's dead.
Hoffman.
No, not Hoffman.
Oh, the zombie broke the security door.
Oh no, not Hoffman.
It's not
Because
me.
Hoffman was gonna make it
Definitely
across the bridge, right? Again? He was never gonna make it.
This sucks.
Do we need to fill this up?
No, we just blow it up.
Oh,
Not when we're ready.
because I found gasoline. I didn't know.
Press on.
And you're like, oh yeah, gas for the propane tank.
Ammo here.
Okay, there's a
It's going to make a bloody mess.
there's also like
I'm
a
shooting it. Why go do that?
Tell me we're about to have a...
alright, there's a fucking big boy on that. Oh, he blew up. Okay.
Today's my lucky day.
Just need to get across before they close the bridge. And us.
Oh my god.
Watch your fucking fire!
You guys hear me?
Probably there's a stinger
We're near
somewhere.
the George Washington Bridge. Please send
I
someone.
definitely hear it.
Lots of someone.
Oh shit, Nick.
Anyone there? Let's put our heads together and figure things out. Damn! Finishing the day with a boat trip? I should hang out with you guys more often.
God thinks he's funny.
Cover me! Reloading!
Conk. I hate this pistol. I stole this pistol because I thought it was gonna be more useful than the machete, but it's not.
The fucking burst pistol?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I got rid of it. I fucking hate that thing. It's not.
Alright, all the way through, Zap. Come on.
Oh, Zap's.
Oh fuck.
There's where Dan is.
Oh
Put it
shit.
I see them.
Hold on, there's a bruiser in the way.
I
God
thought you
damn
were
it.
trained to use that.
Oh my god.
Not
Oh my
good,
god, there's
damn it.
another one behind me. Oh my god.
Not nice.
Need to reload.
Hold this down!
What? just grab Zap real quick while Hoffman is distracting the thing. Keep shooting Zap, please.
Went behind you.
Oh, I can't get out of here.
I'm pretty sure.
Fuck.
I think you
Fucking
could.
hell.
Oh my god, that was delicious. I'm gonna die.
It may look bad, but
This fucker has so much HP.
I'm Hoffman now.
You're Hoffman?
Yeah.
I don't know where that bruiser went, but get you up.
Oh, money. Holy shit. Money.
Dude, fucking. I swear to God, you and money. Are you coming across?
I'm coming. I just had to take her like a charger, alright?
I feel like I made a
Oh, that's a
mistake
teammate.
in my life choices.
You fucking.
Made it. Just a little more time.
What are you?
Suppressor.
Man, I fucking love this. We got like Roman, like literally won't spend money. It's like hanging out on the zombie boat ship so he can get more money. Like,
We need to sink
I'm
that
playing with
ship
like
and close the
Mr.
front.
Krabs
You
right
up for the
now.
job?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Krabs.
Come on, come on, Dan. It's just like Mr. Krabs said. Money, 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 money.
I'll help.
Money. Come on, the minigun. Son of the minigun.
Ouch. I can't believe he just reached out and touched me like that.
You're gonna be fine.
Whoever doesn't have the.
Thanks, Hoff.
Did you use the defib?
Yep.
We probably could have saved that, but alright. In fact, we could have probably saved the real you with that.
If someone's completely knocked out, can you just revive them with that?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
It's like Left 4 Dead.
It's kind of neat that it has another use as well.
We gotta go.
Okay, I have the bomb somewhere.
Zap, do you have the bomb also?
I think, yeah.
Probably.
I do.
The fucking bruiser again.
Hoffman, watch your line of sight.
Sorry.
Reloading.
Not if I've got something to say about it.
Surely he'll die soon, right?
They have so much HP, man.
There's
It's
another one.
insane. Okay, man. I don't have that much ammo left.
Dead. Let's move. Oh god. Wretch.
Hi, Holly.
Ruining my outfit. Nearly out of ammo.
I have the
Oh,
bomb.
fuck, another one.
We've lost Hoffman.
Exploder killed Zap.
Almost
Holy
us
shit.
now. But we can do this.
Cover me.
I got
I have
it.
the bombs down. Okay, let's move together. Alright.
That doesn't sound good.
No zombies.
Beep.
I think I'll stick this one here.
Need ammo.
Oh, fast. Oh, fuck.
One more.
Wretch.
Out of ammo. There's a wretch in.
And an exploder.
Down.
Okay.
I think this one's Foobar.
I have the bomb.
I'm dead.
Yeah. Great.
Oh god.
This is like really hard to pull off with 3 people.
Yeah, with not 4.
Yeah, with like the bot, like it's just fucking not helpful in this situation. It's just not good.
The bot seems okay in most levels. Not in this level.
It seems okay some of the time. The bots are not great in this game. That's something that did not get any attention.
Right.
One of my first experiences in this game was like the first level where like there's that little bridge you have to open. I like walked up to the edge, the bot was following me, like walked up to the edge and fell off and died. Like full died.
Full died.
Like not even didn't go down, like full died. So that was pretty impressive. And I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, wait. Am I hurting you?
No.
Okay.
You can knife me all you want, it doesn't hurt.
Common sniper.
Barrett, fuck.
I'm actually switching to the machete from that burst pistol, Roman.
Right, well, if there was any time to spend money, it would be now. So I'm gonna do this and this.
What is the team support item? Improves the quality. Okay.
Right, so now we have green flavor, pain meds, bandages, and med packs.
Ooh. 75 heal. On this med kit. There's a med kit right here, just floating in the air.
Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
You should probably take this instead.
Med kit here.
Yeah,
I
probably.
would not want the job of restocking these places.
Alright, I got a bigger sniper rifle. Surely this will work, right?
I'm worried, but
I'm out.
The door pushes him.
I guess I gotta check the fucking catwalk. I do not see a bruiser right now.
Need to reload. Watch out, Stinger!
Oh, he's grabby.
I one-shot that guy.
Really?
What I didn't tell you was I also have the card that gives you 20% more weak point damage.
Oh, I see.
So even though I don't love the sniper rifles, I begrudgingly admit that I'm probably the best person to use them.
Yeah.
Ammo here.
Oh, dude, a
What
green
if,
machete.
what if I get that card?
Team en route to blow
Then
George
you would probably be
Washington
better than me
Bridge.
at it.
We cannot delay. Do you copy?
We need to move.
Beretta
Hand right
burst.
here.
Yeah, fucking right, yeah.
Got a supply crate here.
Oh, gas for the propane tank.
Oh my god.
What have we here?
Got a laser
Barrel
sight
attachment.
and
Magazine.
HP ammo here.
There has to be a way to proceed. Mm-hmm.
I want HP ammo.
Increases stumble.
I'm going to get off this.
All right. Well, you probably shouldn't stand right next to it, Zeb.
Can we stand on people?
This is not CS:GO.
Yeah, I tried to get over it earlier. I was up there and I tried to like strafe up, and there's like an invisible wall. Okay, are we
What's
ready?
life without a little challenge?
Okay,
All right,
let's
gamers.
go.
Yeah, ready.
I got this.
This isn't a fight we can win. Run!
Can you get that guy?
Can't find it.
All right.
But that doesn't mean it's not there.
Oh my.
You
Parkour.
guys hear me? We're near the George Washington Bridge. Please send someone. Lots of someones.
Let's hope they heard us. Stinger!
I also deal bonus damage to unaware enemies for what it's worth.
Neat.
Time to take the ferry.
Fairly godparent.
Approaching George Washington Bridge. Rover 2, if you're out there, you need to run.
Okay, alright, we're getting
We
through.
don't have time to
Zap's
wait.
like
We need to
not
blow this
dead.
bridge.
We're like getting through the boat.
And
I don't
still
see
got my
any
money.
enemies.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess Roman's still there.
Shotgun.
Yeah, I'm having a bit of
This
difficulty.
time I mean the seat, not the weapon.
All right, move.
Starting to think you weren't gonna make it. Hold your positions until
The
everyone's
sensitivity on this thing
accounted
is
for.
weird.
Handgun.
Okay, somebody set up the minigun and use it.
Yep, it's done. Dead.
Ladies first.
I'm gonna save the bulk of my ammo for
We
specials,
need to
huh?
sink that ship and close
Same.
the front.
I'm just
Good
gonna
luck
say
with it,
my
Doc.
ammo right now.
But we
All
just
of
came
all of
through
our
it.
NPCs and
Need two
minigun
of you to
together.
plant explosives on the boat.
Two
The rest
shots
of
to
us
kill
can lay
another
down
special.
covering
Holy
fire.
shit, this is great. Plus the extra stumble that my weapon has. Oh,
I'll
baby.
deal with the boat.
All right, I got the explosive. All right, gang, let's go. We're schmoving. All right, check this out. That guy all the way back there. Boom. Boom, dead.
Okay, that does feel good in this game.
Reloading.
It's kind of like having the fucking like a longbow or a handgun in Vermintide, where it's like you're not gonna use it on comms, but it will kill a special.
And I haven't played Vermintide 2 in a hot minute.
I like Vermintide.
Yeah.
I don't think I like it as much as Left 4 Dead, but I
I
also
think
don't
I'll
like
stick this one here.
A radio?
This is security.
I never loved Left 4 Dead, and I think I have the potential to like this game.
What's this radio I have?
I think that's firecrackers.
Oh, it is firecrackers.
Oh,
it's like a pipe bomb, except without the part that goes boom. Throwing a pipe bomb.
Okay, I'm gonna. Can I get through here? Okay.
I think they like me a little too much.
The bot is just like teleporting. Okay, we gotta go.
Yeah.
We gotta get out of here.
This is Hope 1.
I'm throwing another pipe bomb. Just leave Bot Hoffman. He's a dick.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
He's a...
Just fuck that guy.
When you have time.
Nope,
We don't have
no time. We have no time. I'm like out of sound. Oh my god.
I need to reload.
One thing I love, that you can reload while sprinting.
Yeah, very nice.
Reloading.
Oh, okay. We actually made it with plenty of time. Nice. Except for Bot Hoffman.
Give me your fucking money.
No.
Ah, how dare you.
Alright, fine.
Need that.
Here.
Drop
There.
the
You look
supplies.
like you need
1,000.
this.
1,900. Two shots dead.
Bye, Bot Hoffman.
Goodbye, Hoffman, you bitch.
So what's the strat to give to all of you?
I gain 10% every time we go into a new safe room.
I feel like the game just like gave us that one. It was like, oh, you're not doing very well. Like, and it just kind of gave us that one.
Yeah, that round there was no infected, there was no fucking there weren't you know that time like one round ago when it was just 3 fucking bruisers in a row.
Yes,
We
yeah,
didn't
I
ha-
do
we-
remember that.
Yeah, we didn't have that one.
That did not happen.
And I had a better sniper rifle, which was very funny, and everyone left.
The bird.
The
Corruption
birds.
cards.
Ferocious Crushers.
Oh, my favorite. And
getting
ferocious
crushed is
stretchers.
the worst.
Great. Ferocious
running
mutations.
hidden.
Ferocious mutations give 25% increased health and deal 50% increased damage. Direct hits with vomit will now also reduce reload, swap, and use speed by 35%.
I want to die.
Ferocious crushers deal double trauma damage.
This fucking sucks, man.
This blows.
That sucks.
Run and gun shoot while sprinting. That's
I don't see any
pretty
enemy.
XD. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for one of you.
And I think I know why. We've identified what we believe is a major
Dan got
infected
it.
incursion
1,
Yeah.
2,
into
3,
the old
4,
Blue
5,
Dog
6,
mine.
7, 8, 9, 10.
Belisaro took a tea.
Kind of want both of
Last
these
transmission
guns
we
in
received from
the
them
shop,
was that they were
actually.
approaching the mine but facing heavy opposition.
I'm taking both.
Because I needed someone that followed orders.
Alright, so I gave us an
people I
offensive
can
item
trust.
upgrade and a support
You wanna
slot, which
earn mine
means our
again?
grenades and stuff are
Find
better.
out what happened to them.
And we can
And
carry
seal
2
Blue Dog mine.
support items, or like medical items, as long as they're the same item.
Barrel attachment.
Okay.
Lost your head?
I like this setup. Good. That was like a good like setup in the shop. Like it's 2 weapons that take 2 different ammos. They're both blue. Like.
Oh shit!
Good job, Zep.
I hit 3 to pull out my knife.
Eagle.
Alright, are we ready?
Yep, I'm good to go.
I'm killing enemies.
What is? I'm hearing like sound.
Another day, another dice with death.
Yeah, someone hit the alarm.
Oh, is
A
that
blue
what that
It wasn't ringing before.
is? Yeah, I'm like hearing this ringing.
I think Hoffman just shot me. Also, don't shoot those fucking birds.
Oh, I did not see those.
I need to reload.
This ringing is like not stopping.
Do you hear Blue?
I was hearing it when I was inside the safe house, but I do not now.
Okay, it's actually following me. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like following me around. Like I just hear it ringing.
You seemed eager to be out here, Hoffman.
My father might be out here. Bad news he may be, but he's the only family I've got left.
Reloading! Ammo here.
I fucking hate it when bot kills. It's so weird.
X.
I'm
Sniper right
blue
here.
beret.
Ooh.
Cool.
Come on.
You want that? All right.
Oh,
It
ringing
stopped.
stopped.
Stop.
It stopped. Thank God. Okay. I thought I was gonna go crazy.
I don't know what caused that.
Yikes, dude. Fuck you.
Cutting cross country will save you time on foot.
Grenade pouch.
Here's hoping you can drive back with Pelissaro and the rest of his team.
Is it a fly?
You should patch yourself up.
Oh, the reload is slow and this.
Reloading.
Ow.
It's a monkey.
That takes 1,000 damage.
Ammo. It may look
They're
bad,
monkeys.
but it's not.
I don't know any monkeys that can take like a full clip with like several people's ammo. And
Plus a few sniper rounds from me.
Oh, that. Those are birds.
Yeah, we probably don't want to go that way. Dan!
I'm good at the game.
Oh god, Andy's dead.
Don't worry, Bot Hoffman's coming.
Thank you, Bud Hoffman.
Oh yikes, that's a yikes, man.
That's what happens
Oh,
when we trigger birds.
I was getting squeezed by a crusher. Bot Hoffman saved my life. I'm sorry, Bot Hoffman. Your sacrifice was.
You know what I miss the most?
What's that?
Hanging with my brothers in our PJs. Eating cereal
Why is he
and watching
talking
cartoons
about
on a
this
Saturday
right now?
morning.
Gotta admit, that sounds pretty good.
We always wanted to be one of those teams, you know? Fighting bad guys, unmasking monsters, solving mysteries.
You gotta believe in your body,
Except now the monsters are real.
and they'll believe in you.
There's a lot more guns and killing than I imagined.
Hey, there's a
Plus, the
sick
only
ass
mystery
weapon
is
right
will
here.
we survive till
Well, yeah, burst.
Wow, that got dark real quick.
You know what sucks? I don't dislike burst weapons in most games, but it is just so bad in like a horde shooter.
It's awful. It's really bad. I feel like the scar is like kind of fine in Left 4 Dead, but like.
That's a nasty little scratch you've got there.
Reloading.
Hey, bitch.
Oh, grab her, boy. He's going for Zap.
Reload. Target ahead.
Oh, I'm stuck.
Dude, this is still coming. Dude, go away!
God.
Holy shit! Like I'm like trying to save. I'm trying to save Bot Hoffman or
I've got
Zap,
you,
and then like then there's a common, and then I kill the common, and then I'm like, okay, cool, and then I like reorient, and then there's common again.
We got more birds, by the way.
So that's my last down, by the way. I'm dead on the next one.
Ah, cool.
High enough at your last down? The pluses?
Yeah, the pluses.
Okay.
Great.
Found weapons.
Belgian and Blue Vector. They both got attachments. Maybe I'll take the Belgian.
Nice.
More birds.
Oh wait, that's not actually a Belgian. It's just a shotgun.
Can you walk past the birds?
Yeah.
Not like that though.
You can't walk into them. Oh my god.
I just shot Dan. Need to get out of the
Oh,
coon.
I'm dead. Okay. Oh, and Von Hoffman's dead. And Zappige's down. This is looking really good.
It's not me. It's definitely you.
This revolver is really good.
Go, run.
Hey guys,
Whatever.
a little help.
You can expect the Ridden to protect it with their lives.
Oh god.
Oh, that doesn't look good. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
And there was another one on Zap. Jesus Christ. Well, rip that.
That. I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it. I had fun.
Yeah,
though.
that's fair.
Good game, gamers.
Yeah.
See you later.
Good game.
See ya, gamer. Gonna see what other cards I can buy now. Are we keeping progress after the beta? I don't know if I'm fully committed to buying this game, but I am curious.
Is it a full 60?
Yeah, I think it's full 60.
Very well.
Plus like extra if you want like season pass shit.
You should be. I feel you should get something for doing the beta.
Mm-hmm.
Give us your feedback.
Give us your feedback. Google Chrome.
What?
What? Ooh. I have an idea. Actually, new idea, new plan. Deck. Campaign decks. Gonna create a new deck, and we're gonna call this. We're gonna call this Sniper. Okay, we're gonna roll with Reckless Strategy, number 1, of course. 30% weak spot damage. Ridden Slayer for an extra 20%. We want reload drills. We want weapon swap speed because you're going to be relying on the pistol as well. We'll go for... let's spread out a bit. Let's diversify. I think the other thing you're going to want is a combat knife. Inspiring Sacrifice is just good, but I don't think this is exactly the build you want it on. Yeah, I would say that there's nothing else that's super needed on the build. So then we just go for stuff that's good to have, like cross trainers and superior cardio. Ammo pouch, ointment. Durable second chance. I think second chance should pop up a little bit sooner, just so on the off chance that you're having a bad time, then you can pick it.
Talk to me.
I'm talking to myself mostly.
Okay. Keep saying your.
Yeah.
care of your weapon, it'll take care of you.
Got a great deal on a new set of grips and an upgraded compensator.
Good, great, exciting even.
Better shoes literally give you HP.
Didn't I tell you it was going to take months to reinforce the southern fortifications? And now they're behind schedule. So
That doesn't bode well.
not much more to be done.
Do you want to play more of this app or do you want to switch?
Switch what?
I switch games to I don't know what. I don't know what we're gonna switch to.
Prey? Or continue the indie game?
Yeah, I do kind of want to finish. See if I can't finish Valfaris.
Do that.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
People are saying Bill playable DLC all riots. There has to be like some cameo. Dead.
I'm sure Valve would be okay with including something like that. It's Valve; they'll throw their characters around for anything.
And are these the same or some of the same developers?
It's the same team at least. Same studio.
Mm-hmm. One of the guides, how to play without problem.
Okay, I just built a shotgun deck that's all about being able to fucking run and shoot people at the same time. It's all about movement speed and stuff like that. I'm definitely gonna try that out at some point. Then let's play some Valfaris. I wanted to actually just quit the game.
How long is this beta going on for?
A couple more days, I think. Let me actually check. Back.
Thank you for participating in the Back 4 Blood beta. Until
Back
the
4
end
Blood.
of our beta on August 16th.
Oh.
So I got a week, 8 days.
Oh, August 5th to August 9th is the early access portion, which we're in right now. And then the open beta is 12th to 16. Okay. Gotcha. Fifth. Maybe.
Do you rate the
game? I have.
survey question? How would you rate the challenge? Too hard. Somewhat too hard. About right. Somewhat too easy. Much too easy. What difficulty were we on? Veteran?
We were on veteran, which is basically the middle difficulty.
Confusing was.
All right, we are in Valferris. Finally, a game where I don't forget the controls every time I play.
That is shocking.
Okay, I didn't forget the controls, but I'm bad, so I might as well have forgotten the controls.
The game does look fast-paced. Looks good.
Wait, Valferris or Back for Blood?
Valferris.
Oh, gotcha. Try it again.
Valkyrie Ferris wheel.
Yes.
Valheim. I want to go back to Valheim.
I would like to do more Valheim at some point, yeah.
I want to continue building shit.
Building heinous crimes against God.
The boathouse.
Also, the boathouse, sure. I wanna... Honor's right here. Okay, hopefully we don't have to worry about that again. Oh god, not this guy. Oh Christ, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Right, I could just shoot it, and that would do it. Come on. There we go. Blood metal. Make this? Nope. I also can't go down here, apparently. Okay. but that looks like the only way to go. Maybe he wants me to go somewhere else. Wait a second. Oh, I bet you I can climb on this. Yerp, missed it. Alright, now we're back in the mech.
What type of game is this? Is this like a Metroidvania?
It looks like it could be a Metroidvania, but it's not really. It's just like a platformer shooter that's fairly difficult. I'm gonna put in the Resurrection Idol. I think my favorite feature about this game so far is that it's a very like choose your own difficulty sort of game. You get to pick and choose whenever you get checkpoints, because if you don't use checkpoints, then you can use your, you know, what would activate the checkpoints on other things, and I'll talk a little bit more about that, but I think I'm just gonna play it for now. What an honor be in the presence of such nobility. I'm Lord Kaivok, ruler of Valfaris. Spare me the charm, Kaivok. Where is my father? Where is King Vrol? Scurried away like a rat, but not before his lust for power doomed us all. I've tried to cleanse the corruption, but there is no hope. Salvation lies in Sol Mori. Only she can purify Valfaris. What are you babbling about? You have lost your mind. This whole place has lost its mind, but enough talk about madness. I must bid you farewell. Try to stop me and I will be forced to kill you. Make it sound easy, Kaivok. You'll choke on the arrogance of those words. Oh god, I see what the difficulty is. God damn it. Yeah, I think maybe I'm just gonna try to jump over those mines. This is gonna be a tiny bit harder than I thought, but I also took a shit ton of damage before I even started fighting him. Okay, here we go. I'll try a new plan, just jump over the mines. Okay, doesn't look like... Okay, they can be, I just have to get like my big toe on top of them first. Turn around, why? Okay. Having a lot of trouble just doing basic platforming. I'm having a lot of trouble just because of how awkward this thing is to control. Alright. One more go at. The main thing that's really holding me back is the fact that my B button right now controls it's way too early. Controls the little auto turret that's on my head. But it won't target onto any of these things, presumably because they're not actually enemies, they're just like projectiles. And now that I've kept my cool a bit, I think I can actually just tank through everything now and just fight him. Then jump on him. I'm out of ammo. You know, I can just keep spamming shield bash bucket. There we go. Now I've got the gimmick down. Well done, Therian, but this means nothing. You cannot stop what has already been started. And that guy's big. He's tall. I detected a change in the Citadel's orbiting trajectory. Kaivok has set Valfaris on a new course. What new course? Valfaris is heading straight into Sol Mori. He means to destroy my home. This will not go unpunished. Idle capacity increased, and a new Blood of Valfaris. Let's cash these in. A fourth one. Oh, Blood of Valfaris. Alright, we'll take it. I swear Kaivok will die by my hand. Make your way to the Citadel, the Cathedral Summit. I'll be able to collect you from there with the wolf ship. But you must hurry. You don't have much time before Valfaris is engulfed by Sol Mori. Alright, now... our pistol is much stronger. And if we get a few more blood medals, then our sword will be max as well. I bet I can swing on the chandelier. Duh. I was like, that jump does not look like I can make it. Alright. There we go. It's the same every time, but I'm still very bad at it. Do I have to do some light platforming? Yep. We'll just checkpoint it. I think I'm going to just start hitting checkpoints since this feels closer to the end of the game. I need 2 more blood medals and I'll have that. Okay. That kind of sucks. I'm sure I'm going to be fighting more of those. No, it's just glowing to indicate that I can jump on it. Alright. Love the shotty. Very annoying enemy. God damn it, I wanted to jump. a room. Oh, just 2 blasts of the shotgun for those guys, huh? That was actually not hard at all with the shotgun. I didn't get those 2 blood medals I needed, right? I just got 1. This altar looks like it's waiting for an offering. An offering of what? I'll see what I can find. An offering of me. Wowzers. Okay, I have to. Can't block the worms, have to kill them. I'm getting the fuck out of here. Was one of the first bosses too. I should be able to take it out if I can just get there with a little bit more HP. I think maybe the best course of action is to just ignore these guys. Yeah, that went way smoother when I didn't go like, oh yeah, I should probably kill every single one of them. None of those were on point. We hardly took any damage. Globe of Souls. That was easy peasy. Keep that. Dog? I'm gonna guess I can step in the blood. Just HP, no blood medals. Kinda sucks. Good parry. Good parry by your boy. I guess I'm going this way. Not this guy. Ugh. Okay, we're gonna have to do all that over again. Oh, I did not realize that bottom one was firing. Didn't realize how difficult the indicator for being fired was. Okay, we got ourselves another resurrection idol. Blood metal. That's actually enough to get the thing I wanted, so hot dog. Arian zone, upgrade. Forged from blood. Hate those funny little enemy placements made to surprise you. Fuck, come on. I was gonna say it's not that hard, but the hitbox is a bit off. It is a bit wonky. Wasted so much HP. These guys. That guy's dead, and so should all of his minions be dead. That is. Here. I got a thing. I don't know what the thing was, but I got a thing. I mashed out of that so hard because I did not expect it to actually fall like that. I also can't believe there's yet another one. One of my least favorite enemies. It just requires a, like, he's not super difficult, it just mostly requires patience, and I'm in a little in short supply of that right now. Well, I killed him, but I'm gonna have to start all over. This checkpoint's pretty gnarly. What with the really hard to predict, like jumper guys, this funny enemy that always hits me every time. Because I don't expect him to come down, and I don't expect him to come down half charged. But these guys suck a little bit just because they're a little unpredictable. If they land right in front of me, I can just swipe them and they're dead. But if they give themselves a little bit of space. That enemy placement is also a little dirty. Good, but dirty. Just in the sense that, like, I can't jump to immediately engage with them because I'll just get slapped out of the air. And because of that, I need to run at him, run over him, and then get to a place where I can fight him. And even then, he's still like a tough enemy, even if I know he's coming. Don't know what it is about his attack, but his attack in particular, I have particularly hard. I have a particularly hard time avoiding. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to backtrack and I'm going to grab this HP. We're going to waste like 10 seconds to grab it. Or HP. I didn't actually need to grab it. Okay, I think now I can actually check and see what he dropped. Globe of Souls, okay. So it's just the thing I need to do. A way to make sure I'm actually killing enemies instead of just running away. Interestingly enough, though, it seems to me like a lot of points in this game where I did kill everything, I actually could have just not. Which seems a little out of character for a Viking game. And a game that's like, you know, this like ultra violent and like, you know, like very, very masculine and whatever. He's not dead? No, wait a sec. He can hit me from up there, which is making me sad. There's our blood medal for killing that guy. This should be another blood medal. I don't know what this is. Just HP. Which would have been nice, but I think the encounter is over and I'm probably gonna hit another checkpoint. That is very long to go without a checkpoint. This game has been, generally speaking, pretty forgiving about checkpoints and stuff. Touch that. Up we go. If I'm not mistaken, we fought these. I can't counter that. If I'm not mistaken, we fought these dogs at the start. A lot of like enemy spam going on right now. At least I have a gun that can just take them on one hit. Asshole. Aw, I'm really sad. There's nothing to get up there. Blood medal. Wow, look at you. I'm Furok. I was once your father's most trusted general before he betrayed us. Rawl's treachery does not surprise me, but what was the manner of his betrayal? His obsession with draining Sol Mori's power caused a rift in the void. Valferris was pulled in. By the time we found our way back, Valferris was infected, tainted by something from inside the rift. Vral vanished. He left us to our fate. His greed damned us all. My father's dishonor knows no bounds. I see that you are honorable, Therian, but I serve Lord Kaivok now, and I have orders to kill you. Prepare to be slain. Okay. Alright. I wonder if I can parry this guy. This should be easy. And if I can't parry this guy, then I think I know what I'm supposed to do. Yeah. That was really close. I got a little too greedy on some of those attacks. Right. It's if he's got two different animations for hitting mid and hitting low. Low has a slightly longer delay, and that's what's tripping me up. Yeah. Mid. Low. Mid. There we go. See, not that bad. Woo! You indeed fought with honor. Hammer of the Gods achievement. And we got a new weapon. Batherin. This eternally flaming sword of legend slices and burns its victims. That's really cool, but I'm not going to equip it. Batherin, my brother. I cannot believe it's you. This sword is a son of Roll? It is. I'll explain another time. I do love... I wonder if his dialogue would have changed if I were to, like, utilize the chandeliers and stuff like that. Because I just, like, stood my ground and fought him like a man most of that. The bastard. Batherin. Oh, it's the same sword. Oh, it's so cool. Oopgrad. Is it the same, just red? Oh, that's cool. Blue is such a look for this character, though. Plus, it's upgraded. It's huge. Look at that big sucker. All right, I expect the next boss we fight to be the final boss. Are we doing like a make the player feel powerful, like showcase real quick? Hot dog, they're giving a lot of HP for free. Shotgun is so good. should have done. Motherfucker, what is wrong with you? That guy also had more HP or something. Oh, we're done. Blood metal. I've noticed some of these secrets. Definitely not all of them. What the heck is going on here? Somebody's in this tube. A big somebody. Those are all parries, but I can't really, Ow. Ow. Who would have thought that something so simple would have ended up killing me? The wolf is gonna come back. Or no. Doesn't want me. This trick feels pretty final. Ow. Ugh. I'm gonna keep going, although my HP is looking hot garbo right now. Is there anything to the far right? Let's just see. A different elevator. Not this fucker. Thought that would have blocked it. I also got the Slain achievement. Die 50 times. Only 50, alright? I feel pretty good about that. There we go. Now we got full HP for this part. Okay, so I've learned two things about that enemy. One, if I never get into melee range, she will never backpedal. Two, she can only shoot in like diagonals, it seems, which has made that particular version of that enemy super easy to deal with. And now I've got full HP and energy to take down this asshole. I was blocking. Okay, didn't even do the right attack. I left some HP down here, I'm pretty sure. Or mayhaps not. Or mayhaps it disappeared. In any case, I'm going to have to hit the lever again, which kind of sucks. But, we deal with it. Another one. Okay, my main problem I'm having with these guys is if I normal block the sword throw and then go in for 2 swings, during my second swing he'll recover, and then in that amount of time he'll be able to strike at me. God. This looks cool and actually God, oh, I didn't have any iframes. Fuck. I need to take out the missile launchers and stuff. I think I've got this time. All right. We even went ahead and had a new speed time on that one, just for fun. Full HP, looking. Full energy, basically. I think it's just a tiny bit that's gone. And as long as I'm a gamer, I should be able to take care of this guy, no problem. Take a sec, we got it. Was blocking. Asshole. That's a cool one. I like that one. That was fun. If only Tyler could see me now, he'd be like, "You fucking idiot, do diagonals." And I'd be like, "I'm trying. I even bought a new controller just to make diagonals easier, and I can't do it." Somewhere above. Whew. All right. Okay. Hopefully we hit a checkpoint, huh? There was a checkpoint. Dances is a Viking game. I don't see anything that's screaming Viking to me. I don't know, like some of the enemies and just like the way the art looks. To me it looks like it's supposed to be like a weird future science-y Viking thing, or maybe not like Viking necessarily, but like but I don't know, that like the like weird old-timey heroicness that you see like on like power metal album covers and like I don't know early D&D and shit. But I don't know, some of the enemies definitely seemed like Viking inspired. This looks very final bossy. Yeah, this looks pretty final bossy. You're just in time. Soon we'll be cleansed by Sol Mori's radiant beauty. Let us enjoy a final battle as we creep towards destiny. It seems fitting. As Valferis dies, so does a son of Rawl. I was born on Valferis, but I have no intention of dying here. I am getting like metal album cover vibes, for sure. Don't be afraid, Therian. We can embrace death together. As tempting as that sounds, I have other plans. Gun, 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 gun. Sword. Ouchie. Whoa. We just yoinked it. Ow, forgot about that. There's definitely more of this, right? This does not seem that hard. Oh yeah, there's more. Holy shit. Oh, it's all 3D and shit. Oh no, I have to parry that. This also doesn't seem too bad besides like the sheer amount of like HP this guy has. Come on. So now what? I got a tiny bit of HP. Okay. He's giving me the suck. Okay, this is a bit awkward. This is definitely supposed to be more of a spectacle than anything else. I didn't even have enough shields for that. Okay, I can probably get that second try. I did pretty good for first try. I didn't expect the phase 3, I'll be honest. Get that out of the way. Alright, this is the upwards shot. Oh, I didn't. Oh my god, I didn't expect that to hit me on the way back and then also deal knockback so I could fall into the pit. Damn. All right. I'm gonna have to block that both ways. Okay, this should be his thing that I have to parry. This is this move, which is pretty easy to avoid. We got ourselves a parry, boys. I don't have enough energy. I don't have enough energy. There we go. I have a tiny bit more HP than I did last time, and this boss... Okay, I have a lot more HP than I did last time. And this boss ain't even that hard. This one's pretty easy. I do love the 3D effect that this guy has, though. It's super cool looking. I'm not exactly maximizing my damage as much as I really could be, just because it's so much more damage to use the sword. It's so much more damage to use the sword than the shotgun. God damn it, I walked into that and I didn't think it was going to deal damage. I did not expect that many projectiles to be exactly on me. I'm dead. Fuck. Alright. I'm not playing that careful anymore because I know he's not that hard. I need to wisen up. I was like, yeah, this guy's basically not that hard, and then I discovered, like, oh yeah, fucking... I found out, oh yeah, fucking... like several new things about him. No, mostly just the fact parry. I need more energy. I knew that time. Just gonna get rid of that. Don't think it's worth the damage. Was that no hit? That felt pretty good. This game definitely has mad style. I wonder if that health pickup will just sit there if I just leave it there. I hope so, because that'll make this super easy. One, two, three. I didn't even get a damage, fuck. He does a slam. Hi. I don't know what I took damage from. I heard a breaking noise. I heard a breaking noise like I tried to block something. go. And I have a bunch of HP and energy for the fight. I think if I just play the long con, and I just use mostly my pistol and the sword whenever I need to, I think I'll have it. That bit's a little iffy because I don't think I have any control over like my momentum while I'm spinning around him. I don't think so. At least I didn't feel like I did. Set me free from this madness. Finish him. That was fun. I had to push the button for that. Wowzers. There's nothing more I can do here. Will Ferris is doomed. Time to leave. Preparing wolf ship for extraction. Got the fucking ship. Yeah, jump on! Oh, this is red. So what now? Run apart primary trace scan. Nothing. Then we return to the void and keep searching. Hold on, I'm picking up a signal dispersed over a vast area. It's not just one signal, I have signals coming from 9 different planets. Can you identify them? They are 9 traces of Roll. He's still out there, and it's not over yet. Plot a course to the nearest planet. It's time for Roll to die. Yeah, there we go. That wasn't too bad. Two live streams worth of content. I probably could have gotten... If I started earlier in the day, I probably could have gotten through this whole game in one sitting if I wanted to. So the thing I wanted to talk about later, well, I'm gonna talk about it now. So this game is sort of in a sort of way like the way its like Steam page was, and it's like graphics and its graphics and like definitely its achievements. Like I mentioned this on last live stream. There's an achievement for dying, and it's something, and it says something to the effect of like, that's how this game is, or something like that. And it is sort of a difficult game, but it isn't very difficult. And I think it's because, so there's a mechanic in the game that it teaches you kind of late. I wish it teaches you like way earlier. Way 18 out of 19 weapons found. All right. 10 out of 22 secrets discovered, just a little under 50%. I'll take that. You can now start over in full metal mode by selecting your game clear file from the title screen. In this mode, you keep your equipment from your previous playthrough, but face an even more extreme challenge. Good luck, you'll need it. Yeah, and other things like that. Like, I bet the next one is difficult. I don't know if I'll play it, but so this game definitely believes it's a bit difficult, and it is, but it also has, like, I don't know the best way to describe it would be, it'd be like a steamroll mechanic. Something that sort of like, if you're kind of good at the game at the start, when it's the easiest, you can compound an advantage and bring it with you to the parts of the game that are actually really hard. And bringing that advantage to the later parts of the game actually makes the, later parts of the game easier and not so bad. Because those green things that you can use to activate checkpoints, if you stockpile enough of them to fill up your inventory, which starts only at like 4 or 3 or something like that at the very start of the game, then it gives you, I think it gives you more max HP and shields. And so if at the start of the game you only use like 1 in every 5 checkpoints or something like that, you can get a huge boost to your max HP and energy, which helps you keep performing that maneuver of like skipping like 5 checkpoints in a row or something like that. And then near the end of the game, I was just like, well, the game's actually kind of hard now, so I'll use a checkpoint. I'll use every checkpoint. And I'm 100% certain I would have had to try like the penultimate segment, the like big gauntlet through a bunch of enemies, a couple more times if I didn't have the amount of HP that I did have. And I don't know what you could call it, like a compounded advantage maybe is the way I'll call it. And some other difficult games have it too. Like, it's definitely a thing in like Dark Souls, for example. I think it's a little pronounced in Dark Souls 3, where like a lot of the checkpoints for damage and stuff like that are determined by everything is determined by souls. Like in Dark Souls 3 especially, like weapon damage upgrades are super value. And so like if you know the little funny jump that you can do off a tree in order to get the silver serpent ring, which literally just gives you more money every time you kill something, then you can, compound your early game advantage, because you're not that likely to die in the early game and spend that much money, and then it just makes everything in the late game easier. And it operates the same way in other games, but I wouldn't say it felt as pronounced in this game. Ability to compound that advantage. But despite that one issue, I don't even know if I'd call it an issue, because that probably makes somebody who's godlike at this game like have a fucking blast, right? It means that somebody who's insanely good at this game can skip every 10 checkpoints or something ludicrous like that, have a huge health advantage, and then can just basically run around doing whatever the heck they want to do because they're so good at the game. And now the game gets easier every time you perform a maneuver like that. And I don't know. I don't know what to call that, a positive or a negative. I guess it's just a game feature. I guess I'll tentatively say I believe it might be a negative, because I do think my experience with this game that believes itself to be difficult was maybe hampered a little bit by making it easier, because I'm kind of good at platformers and kind of good at shooters and stuff like this. Like, I was never good at Contra, but this style of game I'm definitely pretty good at. And it would have been interesting to get into that final boss with not as much HP. Good things. We're gonna talk about some good things now. I loved the art is fantastic. I felt a little weird about it on this title screen, because I like the way Therion looks and at the middle of the screen, but his weird face over on the left there and his wavy hair I didn't love as much, and I was just like, I don't know. But once you start the game and you start blasting and playing the game, it looks great. It sounds great too. Everything felt nice. I do wish I touched upon this last time. Last time I played the game. I think at this point I'm done listening to the main menu music, and I'm gonna hit this. I'm gonna hit this button because I think I'm done. I think I'm done for the night. The game looks great, sounds great. It plays pretty well. I don't know if it was just because I suck, but it felt a little difficult to do diagonal inputs. That one felt a bit iffy. I'm just I will however say, however, asterisk, comma, every form of punctuation. However, I'm notoriously bad at doing diagonal inputs, so take that one with maybe an entire salt shaker worth of salt. Another thing I thought was interesting was using the shield. Felt a bit odd. I like the parry mechanic. Love me some games with parry mechanics. Although, at the start of the game, or actually, let me phrase it like this. Let me do the opposite. Later in the game, it felt like parries became way less value, because my parries never got stronger and enemy attacks never got stronger, but my weapons did. And so parrying an attack at the start of the game was like, oh wow, that enemy normally took like 4 blaster hits and I could defeat him with like 1 blaster hit and a reflect or something like that. But at the end of the game, I started realizing that like, oh, reflecting hits is just not as value anymore. I can blast them, and because my default blaster has a 3-way shot, I can blast him, and one of the projectiles is going to hit him, and one of the projectiles is going to destroy the projectile that they're shooting. Some of the platforming was a tiny bit janky. I feel like some stuff in the dedicated platforming sections could be could have been made a little bit clearer. However, I will say that like 90% of the game was actually ludicrously clear. They made sure to show you that like if things kind of buckle downwards, like if a piece of the scenery buckles downwards a little bit, you know that you can grab onto it. It's not 100% clear all the things that you can grab onto that aren't those like hanging things that you can like climb across, like those statues with the shining eyes. Like that's a good example of the game being clear that like, oh, you can grab onto that. And also the wall clinging stuff, and lets you know that if a wall has weird circular protrusions out of it, your character can climb that. And later in the game, it becomes even more clear, like visually clear, when the game mostly becomes like metal instead of like grass and stuff like that. And so like the art style, and that's a piece of high praise I'm going to give it, is the art style and the way the game sort of carries itself. It kind of gave me the vibe that it wasn't going to be a very visually clear game, but it was. Just about everything was very clear, and very easy to spot, even like in hurried combat and stuff like that, which is super great, and you need that, and that's really good. K-Moss, what else? I liked a lot of the bosses, although I feel like it started out a lot simpler than I personally would have wanted it to. Although I don't know. Maybe starting out that simple is a good thing, just to make sure that people are getting stuff and getting to grips with the controls and stuff like that. I did like the difficulty ramp up though, even though it was a little too easy. I think for me at the very beginning of the game, it very quickly became something that I kind of had to pay attention to. And even at the start of the game, I didn't mind it being too easy, because just like the visual flair and the music and all that other stuff was just giving me enough enjoyment to sort of offset that. What else? I liked it. I thought some of the dialogue was a bit kooky. Therian doesn't 100% of the time talk like a hardened dude with a lust for revenge because his dad betrayed his planet or something like that. Every once in a while he would say something like totally normal, and I was like, I don't know, somebody could have opened a thesaurus and found a more heroic way to phrase that, or something like that. But like, whatever, like the dialogue, you probably didn't play Valfaris for the dialogue, so it's not that big of a deal. I liked the environments. The enemy design was great, very irritating, but that's fine. Because if this game was going for a sort of older feel, like closer to Contra like NES, Super Nintendo stuff, even though it was definitely not going for a look that resembled that, it sort of looked like it was trying to emulate like a run and gun style from that time period. And I very definitely think that some of the really like really upsetting enemy placements was just perfect for that. And I think they did a fantastic job on that. All in all, really like that game. I do wish, however, this is one other thing I just thought about. I do wish, however, the game gave you a few more upgrade points. Okay, how's this? So the game, at a very specific point, gives you your first, like, Blood of Valfaris or whatever it is, that lets you get your weapons to the max level. I wish, in addition to that, maybe that, like, upgrade tiers were locked at certain points in the game, and once you get to them, you can then unlock it with blood medals. The game does a pretty good job of this. I feel like the game does a pretty good job of this. Anyway, because the upgrade costs ramp up, and then later in the game, like in the mid game, they start introducing like mini boss ish enemies that can also drop blood medals, and so that might just be their way of like soft capping it. But I think for my next suggestion to work, you would have to introduce some other capping system. Anyways, point is that I think that they should introduce a capping system, because I also think that I would have liked to see them give out more upgrade points for weapons. But having a cap on certain parts of them would make it so that a person would feel more compelled to spread out their weaponry and try other things. I literally only used the starter equipment and then changed my big gun to the shotgun because that interested me enough that I was willing to sacrifice my blood points or my blood medals or whatever to upgrade it, because I thought it was a neat enough mechanic that I wanted to go super whole hog into close range damage. And I think it worked out. It was a playstyle that I enjoyed quite a bit, and it felt really satisfying during certain sections of the game where just blasting a thing once felt super good. Anyways, I would have loved to see more upgrade points to encourage experimenting with weapons, because that was the main reason why I didn't experiment too much, was because I was like, I gotta save up these blood medals, because because this game could get harder at any moment, and I want to be able to be triumphant over it without too much hassle. I am on live stream after all, and so it was sort of like an efficiency sort of thing that I did. Anyways, overall, I really liked Valfaris a lot. Really good game, stand out. I don't know if I'll play it again, but I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing on Valfaris's part. It's just I gotta go through the library. I got things to play. Let me see here. I'm looking at its store page to see if there's anything else that makes me feel. Full Metal mode was apparently an update to the game. Huh. Enemies have increased health, attack, and aggression. Bosses receive the same buffs with additional attack patterns. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. If the bosses are different, fuck, I might play it. I don't even think Cuphead had that kind of a feature. Ooh, that really makes it better. I'll consider it. Yeah, I think I'm done talking about it. I really liked Valfaris. Super great. Next time on the Blue the Demon live stream, there is another game that I wanted to play. I forget what it was. Let me look at my recent activity real quick. Okay. So There is another smaller game that I want to play for live stream. One of two games. One of them is Library of Runia, and the other one is Lobotomy Corporation. Both of these games were made by the same people, and have sort of the same kooky, like horror, but a little sillier vibe to it. I want to play one of them on stream, but I'm gonna do some research and I'm gonna see which one is like a better fit for a live stream, and I'm gonna play one of them. And then when I'm done with that, I'm gonna try and go harder into playing more Prey. Although we will probably see more Prey before I'm done with whichever game I pick. Well, so it'll be Prey and either Library of Runia or Lobotomy Corporation with some Power Wash Simulator thrown in every once in a while for good measure. It'll be one of those. There is also I just realized another game that I wanted to play on live stream, because I wanted to talk about it. But I'm gonna save that for later, much later. But that's it. That's everything I think about Valfaris, and that is what I'm doing next. Is there anything else? Oh yeah. Also, at some point, I'm gonna go back to Devil May Cry and complete the virtual campaign. Those are gonna be the three main things I'm working with right now. So, thanks everybody for watching. I had a good time. Good night. Have a day. I'll see you all next time.